Hey guys, what's up? Bassin here. I'm going to go with my top 5 best baits for beginners. Yes, this video might be focused towards people who are just getting into bass fishing or just starting tournament fishing, but this video can also be focused towards people who do tournaments and advanced anglers that might want to expand their mind to do tactics and techniques. So let's get into it. Bait number 1, the weedless swim bait. This bait is so versatile. You can rig it up on a belly weighted swim bait hook. My suggestion is 3/32 because it gives it a good, nice, slow, natural fall. If you're fishing it around grass or docks or timber, shallow timber, stumps, off slow tapering points, down rocks. I mean, you can fish this bait on literally everything. A 7:2 gear ratio, 7-foot flipping stick, or medium heavy rod, whichever one you prefer. We use medium heavy, and 65-pound braid. That's my setup for the weedless swim bait. Bait number 2, the square bill crankbait. This bait is also just as versatile as the first bait, the swim bait. You can bring this bait around rocks, docks, wood, stumps. You can bring it off points. You can bring it around the edge of grass. You can bring this bait literally everywhere. Our setup for this is a 6'6" medium heavy rod, 14 to 17 pound mono, and nothing under a 6:2 gear ratio. So be sure to pick y'all some square bill crankbaits. Bait number 3, the Flippin Jig. The Flippin Jig is such a great versatile bait because you can bring it down rocks, you can bring it down points, you can skip it under docks and flip docks, you can flip willow bushes, you can flip grass with it. It's such a versatile bait that you can throw anywhere. Nothing under a 7:2 gear ratio reel, 7.5-foot heavy cover flipping stick, and 60 to 80 pound braid. That's our setup for the Flippin Jig. Bait number 4, the chatterbait. The chatterbait is so good in the springtime, the summertime, and the fall time for imitating little shad running through the water column in dingier water, because it puts off such a great vibration with that blade going back and forth. You put a little swim bait on the end to give it a little bit more kick and a little bit more natural look as it's swimming, and just bright, vibrant colors, because you're usually throwing these baits into the waters a little bit more murky, maybe a little bit more dingy, and the fish are a little bit more aggressive. So bait number 4, the chatterbait. Bait number 5, the swim jig. The swim jig is just a perfect combination whenever the fish are more finicky and ultra clear water to imitate bluegill and shad. I mainly use bluegill colors because I'm more going for that more subtle, maybe a little bit bigger bite with the bluegill pattern. This is just a bluegill skirt, little swim bait on there, make like a little bluegill and a shad pattern. Let me get it mixed up with either one, and just 65-pound braid, 7-foot flipping stick, 7:2 gear ratio. Go out and get y'all some good old swim jigs. Hey guys, I was going to do a quick recap over what kind of rods, reels, and line we use. Even though I might have said it on some of the other baits, I just want to go on and make sure y'all know what our setups are for our baits. So first off, with the square bill, 14 to 17 pound mono, 7-foot medium action rod, 6:2 gear ratio. That's our rod, reel, and line for a square bill. For a swim bait, 7-foot medium heavy rod, 65-pound braid, 7:2 gear ratio reel. That's our setup for the swim bait. For the flipping jig, a 7.5-foot flipping stick, 7:2 gear ratio reel, and 65 to 80 pound braid. That's our setup for the flipping jig. For the chatterbait, 7-foot medium heavy rod, 14 to 20 pound mono, and 7:2 gear ratio reel. That's our setup for the chatterbait. For the swim jig, 7:2 gear ratio reel, 7-foot medium heavy rod, 65 to 80 pound braid. That's our setup for the swim jig. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to help me keep this amazing channel running and to keep teaching y'all how to catch these big fish down here in East Texas. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Thanks.